All right, you're welcome to History Talk, where we solve technical drawing problems, and I also try as much as possible to give you enough information on technical drawing so that you'll be able to score good grades in your exam. So here is another information that's very important for students that are to answer the 10 questions on mechanical drawing in WAEC, and also any question that have to do with mechanical drawing in NECO. As I've said, that in NECO, they are going to give you 50 questions, and 50 questions will be a combination of questions on geometrical drawing, mechanical drawing, and building drawing. So here to provide another information to you, as you can see on the screen, we are looking at screw threads, and nobody will ask you to define screw thread, but they can give you a question on definition, and with this information that I'm going to provide today, you'll be able to answer the questions that have to do with screw threads if it is given to you. So a screw thread is a helical groove which is cut, rolled, or sometimes cast on a cylinder or in a cylindrical hole. So looking at this picture that you see here, or this diagram, this is a screw thread. This is screw thread. So we have threads on a metal, So this one is talking about bolts. So it's talking about bolts. So this is a bolt. And then if it is a knot, that means we have the thread inside the hole as described in this definition. So this is screw thread. Then screw thread terms, very, very important. You need to pay attention to screw thread terms. Among the terms that we use in screw thread, so this is a typical screw thread, and the terms are written on it. So we have the pitch, we have the flank, thread flank, we have crest, we have depth, thread depth, we have thread angle, we have the root, we have effective diameter, we have major diameter, and we also have minor diameter. So those are the screw thread terms. So and I also write them, I put them here. So we have the pitch. So the pitch is the distance from a point on one thread form to the corresponding point on the next thread form. So if you look at this picture here, so look at this picture. So the pitch runs from this point on the thread here to this point on the thread here. So this point is the crest, as you can see here. So this is the crest, and also this is the crest. So the distance between a point on a thread and the next thread is known as the pitch. So then we also have here, we also have crest. So crest is the top edge of a thread, whether be it external or internal, be it that of the bolt or that of the knot. Then the root. The root is the bottom of the groove between the adjacent thread form. So the bottom of the thread of the groove between the adjacent thread form, as you can see here. So this is the root, and the crest is the top here, as I've shown you. So this is the crest, the top part of the thread, and also the root is the groove between the two thread form, as we have here. And also we also have flanks. Flanks, as you can see it there, is the straight sides which connect the crest and the root together. And then we also have thread angle. So it's the angle between flanks of a thread. Major diameter is the diameter over the crest of an external thread or the root of an internal thread. So let me show you major diameter. So major diameter for an external thread It is the distance. This is the major diameter. Distance from here to here is what we call major diameter. So for an external thread, it is the diameter on the crest. Diameter on the crest down, that is the major diameter. So that is for the bolt. So while for the knot, it is the distance of the root, distance of the root of the thread. So that is the major diameter. We also have minor diameter. So we have minor diameter is the diameter at the top, at the root of an external thread or the crest of an internal thread. So we also have effective diameter and thread depth. So those are the terms that are used in describing screw thread. Then we have conventional representation of screw threads. Very, very important. Conventional representation of screw threads. So if you look at this diagram, this is how a bolt is represented conventionally. This is how it is represented conventionally. And looking at the right up on it, so we have the minor diameter. Minor diameter is distance from here to here, and then we have major diameter, distance from here to here, and then we also have thread run out. We have full thread. So full thread. So take note of all this information provided to you. And then again, this gap that we have in the minor diameter, the gap that we have in the minor diameter is to differentiate it from that of the major diameter. So for here now, this complete circle represents major diameter, while this circle with a broken part or with the gap represent the minor diameter. Okay, then types of screw threads. Types of screw threads, very, very important. So we have isometric thread. This is an isometric thread. The angle between the corresponding thread is 60 degrees. Pay attention to the angle. Pay attention to the angle. Then we also have Acme thread. We have Acme thread. The angle between the corresponding thread is 29 degrees. It's 29 degrees. Then we also have portrait thread. So the angle between the corresponding thread is 45 degrees. So pay attention to the angles. They can ask you that which of these angles is for any of these thread types of threads. So take note of that. Then dimensioning of ISO screw threads. Dimensioning of ISO screw threads. So M16 by 1.5 to 6H for external thread. For internal thread. For internal thread, then M6 by 0.75 to 6G for external thread. Then what's the meaning of all these things that we have here? So M, it represents thread system symbol for isometric thread. For isometric thread, and ISO simply means International Organization for Standardization. So and then the 16 and 6, they represent nominal diameter in millimeters, and 1.5 and 0.75 that represent the pitch in millimeters. 6H and 6G represent thread tolerance class symbol, So those are the meanings of all this information put here. So you need to pay attention to them so that you can be able to choose the correct answer and have good grade. So this is the information that I decided to present to you when it comes to screw threads. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. God bless you.